Hey guys, Minsi here. I'm back out here in the Australian bush, and this time I didn't bring any shelter or anything with me, not even a tarp. So I'm just gonna have to build a shelter out of whatever I've got around. Looks like I've got plenty to work with, so let's get to it. I'm just gonna try and find some water that I saw on the maps. I've spotted the glimmer of liquid on the horizon. Got a bit of a nature sculpture here in this opening. Tiny cactus. It's a very strange smell out here. I think those are people footprints there. There's all fish in there. That's so random. This is so weird. It doesn't even stick to your shoes. It's like clean. Right, I'm gonna go see if I can find a good camping spot. I thought I felt something on the inside of my tights. There's a bunch of bindies. They're very prickly. There's all ants in here. Some weird larvae in there. I wonder what those are. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get this one with a machete, but give it a go. Maybe I should break it off first. So many eye poker sticks around here. That worked pretty well. You can probably tell by the fact that these are just breaking as I pull them, but these are all dead branches, so... Oh, dust in the eye. I've got a new addition to my fringe. It's like all bits of pine needles. It's going to be much fuller than usual. I really love my new bolo. It's so nice and sharp and it works really good. I'm using my GoPro stick as a measurer. It's working really good. Got 3 dead ones here, so that's good. I just need to get in there. It's a bit bushy. Timber! That. It's going to be too high. Oh no! I think something like this. And this is how we do our squats in the bush. So I've just cut 2 beams like this to go across between these trees, and I'm just trying to work out what height will be a good height. I don't want it to be too high that I can't get on there, and I have to keep in mind that there's still going to be a thick layer of wood on top as well, so I think something like this should be good. Rope monster. I can't wedge it now. Get in there, you bloody thing. Right, that's kind of wedged in there enough. Okay, are you ready for my next knot attempt? Knot's gone wrong with Minsi. So for this one, I've got a little knot on the end of this rope. Bring that around. Get my knot monster. Nice and tight. Gonna do that again a couple of times just to make sure it's really secure. Right, so I've got a whole bunch of sticks like this, of this length, and I now need to take the bark off them so they're nice and smooth for on top. So I've got my knife and a green branch. I'm gonna whack that in there. Ow! Oh, that hurt. Gotta aim better. Ouch. Alright. Get ready to see the easiest way to get rid of the tree branches. This is the way we stomp our branches. Oh yeah. Oh, so comfortable. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. It's pretty good. I'm not falling through, so that's always a good sign. I'm gonna have to tie them down because I'm worried that I might like move them and they're gonna fall through. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, well, looks like just the rest of my legs need a little bit more. Oh, it's a nice view from here. Just the trees swaying up there. Oh no, I already feel like it's gonna go. That one was no good. Splits on too much of an angle and then it just cuts a bit off. Look how big this one is. Nice. Found some beach bananas. These are actually edible and they're very salty. So if you forgot your salt, just grab these. They don't taste very good though. If you squeeze them, the juice comes out. You can just season your meal like that. Well, I want to get some pine needles because they're nice and soft and cushiony, but I want to try and skip these seed pods if I can, because they're very sharp. All right. It's much better than when it was just logs. I can say that. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Yeah, I can definitely sleep here. My pillow might have a bit of an earthy smell to it. Right, I reckon that's pillow enough. My bed looks nice and cozy and ready to sleep in, so I'm going to go for a little wander and maybe go for a swim before it gets too cold. I'm on my way to the little beach. Oh, there's a nice cabbage tree palm here. It's quite big. There's lots of dead bits around the bottom. I could probably use that if I was going to make like a roof for my shelter. There's another one over there. But I don't really have enough daylight for that left today, so maybe tomorrow. I see mangroves and the sun glistening on the water. Looks nice. I just need to try and figure out how to get to the water. The mangroves are a bit thick. So the ocean is back over that way and my camp's over that way. But this is like a side river that kind of connects with the ocean. Ooh, I feel sandflies. Better get in. Look at this little crab. It's like smaller than my finger. He's so tiny. Hello. It's so squelchy on my feet. So many sandflies out here. Alright, gonna get in. It's a bit hard when you can't just like dive or jump in. You really have to take it slow. Oh, feels good to wash away all the sweat and dirt from all the hacking and sawing and everything. Keep on thinking I'm seeing things down there, but it's just leaves. Leaf creatures. It's a lovely afternoon. There's some patches in this sand that your feet like sink down into really quick. I must have lots of air underneath. I haven't really got much time. The sun's kind of going down, as you can see behind me. So I better get back to camp and get my dinner on before it gets too dark. I'm going to put some mosquito repellent on because those sandflies are just going to town on me right now. Half the time I feel like this stuff doesn't really work that good, to be honest. That was lovely. Let's go get a fire on and some food cooking. Nice sunset. Well, that's the river. And that's the beach. My camp is that way. My wet rash is like hanging on the back of my legs. We're about to go from the bright beach to the dark bush. Once I get back to camp, I'll have some better lights for you. On you go. Don't break. It is pretty damp out here at the moment, considering it's winter and it hasn't rained that much, but I am still going to put my fire in a hole just to be on the safe side because it is the dry season. So I had a bit of an accident. My egg broke in my veggie bag. So I had to rinse off my veggies. it's like I see it lighting and then it just stops. Ow. Oh, my finger. The work never stops. Smells good, that fire. Just cutting like half a block here, don't mind me. It's gonna be a big one. Alright, let's get this on the fire. My coals look pretty good. Am I yelling? I feel like I'm yelling. I'm on number 2 already. Did really good. My egg just exploded and now my skewer's got all ashes on it. I've never had that happen to an egg before, but I've also never put an egg like directly into the fire before. This is a bit of an experiment. An egg-experiment. Oh my god, the egg puns are just never ending. It made a really loud pop, but it's actually already cooked. Maybe it's still edible. Well, that's what happens when you put an egg on the coals, everybody. In case you were wondering. I lost 3 good eggs today. They were good camping comrades, those eggs. But they're gone now. Even when I make a chair, half the time I just end up sitting on the ground and getting little needles all over me. I was thinking about putting a bit of a roof over the top of my bed, but didn't really get to it today, so looks like it's going to be a really clear night though. It's not a breath of wind out here and I can see all the stars, so I think it's probably going to be alright. I suddenly thought I was going back. I think my bed might be on a very slight lean this way. Well, I'm going to give you the full review in the morning, but this is actually very comfortable so far. Maybe I'm like overstating that, but it's a little bit lumpy, but it's like pretty soft. I reckon I could even lay on my side because of the little gaps between the wood. Right, well, good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Oh, I can see my breath. You probably can't see that on the camera. Well, I'm not the warmest, but this bed was pretty comfy. I can't really straighten my legs out because then my hip does get a bit sore, but if I just am curled up in a little ball, it's pretty good. It is weird, I can like hear through my pillow the sound of the tree like swaying when the breeze comes, which is a bit strange. My hands are feeling a bit raw from yesterday. If I do any more activities today, I might have to... What am I doing? If I do any more activities today, I'm going to have to wear some gloves, I think. I've forgotten how to tie up my shoelaces. It's still warm. Put my hands in there and warm them up. I can see the sun peeking through the trees. Can you see it? think I just walked through like 10 spider webs. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna get my fire started. I've got some dry paper bark in my pocket. Let's see if I can light it. Don't burn up before I can get some twigs on there. Just peeled off. Put my log over here so the smoke wouldn't blow, but the wind's changed. I think it's probably gonna snap, but try my best. I should have known that was gonna happen. But maybe I'm still just gonna use it like that, as long as it stays attached. Maybe it's actually better that it snapped. Make a little thingy like that. This is just a strand that came out of my paracord. Well, I forgot my bowl, so trying something new. Could go wrong. My alfoil could break, or my stick could break, and it all just goes everywhere, but let's see. I was just undoing this, and when I took the alfoil off, the rope was already burnt. I'm lucky it didn't fall apart. I might be able to reuse this alfoil. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little cactus on the ground here, so I have to be a bit careful. These cabbage tree palm leaves are really spiky. Take that back to camp as a measuring stick. I was just thinking about if I could use these cabbage tree palm thingies to like weave in this direction, and it just snapped straight off. So I guess that's a no. I'll just have to keep on going and figure out something else. Shit. It's so stuck now. Oh no. Well, it looks like it's about the right length. Oh my god. Whew, my arm's like jelly. To go drink some water. I'm getting thirsty. This doesn't need to be like super heavy duty ties, so I'm just going to pull the little ropes out of my paracord and use that instead, just so I don't use up all my rope. Coming together. Alright, I'm going to go collect some cabbage palm leaves now, and I can only find one glove, so that's all I've got, and unfortunately it's my right hand glove. It would have been a lot easier if it was my left hand, because then I could cut with my right hand, so I don't know if this is actually going to be very useful to me. I'm going to show you these spikes on the palm fronds. They're really sharp. I think my hands might be in for a bit of a beating. All right, you ready to see them? Look how spiky they are. They're like really hard spikes too. Like my gloves probably don't even help with it anyway. Just grabbing them on the middle because there's no spikes in the middle. There's everything spiky here. There's even cactus on the ground. Looks pretty good. The brown ones are a lot better. They're still dead, but you can pull them straight off the tree and they're a lot less brittle, so they're not breaking as easily off the ends. The leaves stay attached. I've got nature's punk rock necklace. Danger. Look at how spiky they are. Gonna need a lot more of these. I've only done like one line with all the ones that I collected. Not even. Jiminy crickets! I found a cricket! I don't know if you can see him. Alright. I'm hoping that this is going to be enough because I'm kind of running out of cabbage tree palm dead leaves. I feel like it's time for a little break. Yep. Alright, where's my knife? It's always getting lost, this knife. Go and walk about. So I can still use the inside of this because it's not dirty. The outside is a bit gross, but I kind of ate all my vegetables yesterday, so I don't really have many ingredients to put with these potatoes. So it's going to just be like potato, onion, my leftover oil from my chickpeas, and then some olive oil and salt and pepper. More. Tommy's growling. They smell really good. I don't know if you can see them, you probably can't. If I just put some green ones on there while my potatoes were cooking, I think I'm almost finished. I'm just going to get some more to cover in the little gaps that I can still see there. Alright, I'm very full. I could go for a nap right now, but do you want to see what I've got so far? So I've got some green bits up the top, and let's have a look from this side. I feel like it looks a lot bushier on this side than it does on the other side. This has turned out pretty good so far. It's taken up most of my day, so I think I'm just gonna go have a wash. This looks like an absolute oasis. See how cold or warm this water is. Ooh, I see fishies. Oh, it's so clear. It's like I'm walking on the moon. This is like the perfect shell. It looks like one that you would just draw. The water in that pool is definitely warmer. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. I had an amazing time, heaps of fun building my shelter. It's not totally finished yet, so stay tuned for further additions to that one. And if you'd like to see more, subscribe and turn your notifications on. And if you want to see my behind the scenes footage, check the link in the description. See you there. let's go on an adventure.